tensions between the U.S. and Iran has ceased to die down. In a statement carried by Iraq's official news agency, INA, the Iraqi Military Media Center said on Sunday the al-Balad airbase, located some 80 kilometers or about 50 miles from the capital, was hit by 8 Katyusha rockets. As per reports, some projectiles fell on a restaurant inside the airbase, while others hit the runway and the gate. The base houses troops from the United States. As per reports, at least 4 Iraqi soldiers have been wounded, though there were no U.S. casualties, as no U.S. soldiers were present at the base during the attack. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why B-2 Spirit, armed with GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, is a non-nuclear option that Iran has no answer to. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play military vehicle combat game War Thunder. We talk a lot about military vehicles on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? In War Thunder, you can choose from more than 1,200 playable vehicles from the 1930s to the 1990s and go to battle on more than 80 theaters of war. You can fly aircraft, helicopters, drive tanks, and command ships of all types and sizes, which have been carefully recreated from their real-world counterparts. It's available as a free download on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. So grab your friends and give it a try. All viewers of Defense Updates that register using the link in the description below will also get a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship and 3 days of premium account time as a bonus. Iran has several kinds of cruise missiles, as well as short and intermediate-range ballistic missiles. Iran has approximately 1,000 strategic missiles that are controlled by the Revolutionary Guard. It consists of 300 short-range ballistic missiles, including Iranian-made Shahab-1, Scud-B, Shahab-2, Scud-C, as well as Tandar-69, CSS-8. It also has domestically produced several intermediate-range ballistic missiles, IRBM. This includes Shahab-3 with a reported range of up to 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles, the Ghadir-1 with an estimated 1,600 kilometers or 995 miles range, and a Shahab-3 variant known as Sajil-2 with a reported range of up to 2,400 kilometers or 1,490 miles. These can't reach the American mainland, but these do represent a significant threat for bases in Iraq that house American troops, as well as for American allies like Israel. These are deployed on highly reinforced mountain fortresses, which will be very difficult to destroy, especially if using conventional options. But the U.S. has an ace up its sleeve. The B-2 Spirit was developed to take over the United States Air Force's USAF vital penetration missions, able to travel deep into enemy territory to deploy their ordnance, which could include nuclear weapons. The B-2 is a flying wing aircraft, meaning it has no fuselage or tail. The blending of low observable technologies with high aerodynamic efficiency and large payload gives the B-2 significant advantages over previous bombers. Stealth capability provides greater freedom of action as the bomber can evade enemy air defenses. As of today, no country has a bomber like the B-2 Spirit. Currently, only Russia may have the radar technology to detect B-2, though the effectiveness in real-life scenarios is suspect. B-2 Spirit has a maximum speed of Mach 0.95. The U.S. Air Force reports B-2's range as approximately 6,900 miles or 11,000 kilometers. B-2 has an excellent payload, which makes even a single one to be extremely destructive. It has 2 internal bays for ordnance and a payload with an official limit of 40,000 pounds or 18,000 kilograms, and a maximum estimated limit of 50,000 pounds or 23,000 kilograms. Each B-2 can carry 16 B-61 or B-83 nuclear bombs on the Rotary Launcher Assembly (RLA). Its payloads enable it to carry not only a significant number of nuclear bombs, but also allows it to carry a huge cache of conventional ones. So it can have different weapons configuration, which is noted as follows. 1. 80 500-pound class bombs like Mark 82 or GBU-38. 2. 36 750 CBU class bombs. 3. 16 2,000-pound class bombs like Mark 84 or GBU-31. 4. AGM-154 Joint Standoff Weapon JSOW and AGM-158 Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile JASSM. 5. 2 GBU-57 A or B Massive Ordnance Penetrators can be carried, which is the focus of this video. The GBU-57 A or B Massive Ordnance Penetrator MOP is a precision-guided 3,000-pound, that's 14,000 kilograms, bunker buster bomb used by the United States Air Force. This is substantially larger than the deepest penetrating bunker busters previously available. The 5,000-pound or 23,000 kilogram GBU-28 and GBU-37. The Massive Ordnance Penetrator MOP is a weapon system designed to accomplish a difficult, complicated mission of reaching and destroying an adversary's weapons of mass destruction located in well-protected facilities. Development of the MOP was performed at the Air Force Research Laboratory, Munitions Directorate, Eglin Air Force Base in Florida, with design and testing work performed by Boeing. It was intended that the bomb will be deployed on the B-2 bomber and will be guided using GPS. Northrop Grumman announced a $2.5 million stealth bomber refit contract on the 19th of July 2007. Each of the U.S. Air Force's B-2s is able to carry two 14-ton MOPs. The initial explosive test of MOP took place on the 14th of March 2007 in a tunnel belonging to the Defense Threat Reduction Agency (DTRA) at the White Sands Missile Range in New Mexico. On the 7th of April 2011, the USAF ordered 8 MOPs plus supporting equipment for $28 million. The Air Force took delivery of 20 bombs designed to be delivered by the B-2 bomber in September 2011. In February 2012, Congress approved $81.6 million to further develop and improve the weapon. A 2013 report stated that the development had been a success, and B-2 integration testing began that year. In May 2019, the U.S. Air Force had released footage showing B-2 Spirit dropping the MOP in a test. The MOP is precision-guided as it uses GPS, similar to the Joint Direct Attack Munition (JDAM). This enables it to be used against high-value assets. The weapon is designed to dig through layers of concrete and steel and then explode. This allows it to destroy even very hardened facilities. The limited Iranian response, which caused no casualties, appears to be mainly a show of force. The situation seems poised to de-escalate, but has actually not yet, and things can spiral out of control at any time. In this situation, Iran's cache of missiles is a real threat. Air defenses can't be expected to protect against such a significant number of missiles, and a preemptive strike against the missile sites is the best option. A B-2 Spirit, armed with a pair of MOPs, has the ability to creep deep into enemy territory and destroy high-value strategic bunkers. This is a unique capability not possessed by any other military in the world. The B-2 bomber is thought to have an RCS of 0.0001 square meter, the same as the F-22 Raptor. To give viewers a perspective, first stealth jet F-117 Nighthawk from the 1980s had an RCS of 0.003 meters and were not hit by Iraqi air defense during the 1991 Gulf War, though it attacked more than 1,500 targets. The effectiveness of American stealth design can be gauged by the fact that even a modern Russian fighter like Sukhoi Su-35 has an RCS of 1 square meter to 3 square meters. Though Iran has several air defense systems, like the Russian S-300, as well as indigenous ones, there's a very limited possibility that Iran can detect, track, and engage a B-2. Also, the recent unfortunate downing of commercial airline indicates that its defense mechanism has serious flaws. The training of its personnel, as well as engagement tactics, are exposed even without a full-fledged battle. Taking everything into account, it can be concluded that Iran will not know what hit them when a B-2 drops MOPs and takes out its missiles.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.